All right, we got some cold plunge friends today.
No jumping.
No jumping? Why?
I'm just gonna hit the steps.
Okay.
Walk down the stairs.
You gonna walk in?
Yeah.
All right. It's day 36. Time for a cold plunge fix. I don't like walking in. Yeah. Oh. It'll make your back feel better, Em. Make the rest of you feel terrible, but oh, fuck. Yeah. Good. That is good. It's amazing how the pool is still so cold when it's not as cold a day.
It's absolutely zero sun.
Yeah.
That is the big part of it.
All right. Yeah.
That is so fucking good.
All right. Just about a minute. Oh. Emma and Liam are on a cleanse, and
This is dinner.
Emma's dinner tonight is the parasite pesto. That sounds appealing. Good morning, everybody. It is day 36, and we are going to go for walkies. Emma's invited me for a walk. Start the day with a bit of fitness, hey? so excited.
What a beautiful day, mate.
Not a cloud in the sky.
Oh, chemtrails.
Except for the chemtrails. Speaking of dragons, you've been dragging me all over the place. Tessie, I think you're making someone nervous. That's a big old barge. That's a big old barge ass. Welcome to the Fort Nashville History Center. This feels like a, oh, it's just a power line. This feels like a little exhibition in Disney World or something. Splash Mountain. It's okay, I'm coming.
Doing all the rubbish.
Ooh. Ooh, that ain't good. I'm gonna say it's from the river. Tell you, we've been pretty lucky with the weather. It's a beautiful day. Look at the sky, it's just absolutely gorgeous. That's the father of Nashville, apparently.
He lived amongst the indigenous tribes, and that's why they call him the father of Nashville. They also call him the father of Nashville for another reason.
Did you hear him at the end say, there's another reason they call him the father of Nashville? And then I stopped recording, but the next thing he said was, because he fathered 15 children. That's a lot of gremlins. Anyway, I just thought you might like to hear that little bit of information. Back to editing the video.
See you, Tessie, you gotta go home. You gotta go home now.
Bye.
Looks like it's from The Last of Us. Old abandoned electricity tower. I guess that's a bit of a power station of some sort. Look at that. Kind of makes me explore. It's just construction everywhere. It's an up and coming city, that's for sure. Cool little laneway here. It is a very cool city, covered in history and rich culture. If you're ever in Nashville, look up this place. Bam Burgers. Probably the best place that I've been here for a burger.
Hi.
Cause I'm an idiot. All right, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go to the shops because, believe it or not, I'm actually gonna cook a meal for myself tonight. With Emma and Liam on this weird parasite pesto, whatever the hell's going on, I'm gonna have to fend for myself here. So I'm gonna try and cook a dish called Marry Me Chicken. It looked delicious, I found it on Instagram. So I'm gonna go and get all the ingredients and try and cook it for myself. Wish me luck. Just walking to the supermarket and I came across this historical sign. Charges to travel, macadamized road could not exceed. Macadamized, I wonder what that word means. It's macadamized? I'll have to look up the meaning of that and put it in the video. There you go. Macadamized refers to a type of road construction pioneered by the Scottish engineer John Loudon McAdam. Macadamized. Would you look at that? We're learning stuff. That
think that at all. Hopefully it turns out all right. So just got in the Uber on the way home from the supermarket, and my driver here, Mitar,
Yeah.
he's from Serbia, and I've got a little bit of Croatian blood in me from my baba, Zora. Yeah, baba. So we understand each other, and I said, prudni. You know what that means, right? All right, I'm back with the ingredients, and it looks as though I'm about to film myself a little bit of a cooking show here. Let's see how we go.
G'day guys, welcome to Cooking with George. As you can see here, we've got our delicious spread of fresh ingredients from the Kroger's, and no, I'm not gonna do that the entire time. So what's on the menu for tonight, you ask? It's called Marry Me Chicken, I think, or Take Me Home Chicken. It was from this video that I found on Instagram, and I'm gonna see if I can replicate it. So we've got our Parmesan cheese, we've got some chicken broth, salt, we've got paprika, we've got Italian herbs, we've got some garlic, some spinach, some pepper, usual suspects, some sun-dried tomatoes, the orzo pasta, and then of course your diced chicken. So let's get to it, guys. It's not gonna make itself. Enjoy.
Don't ask me how, but I've picked up a cat. Hey, Henry. That's my private domicile. Hey, you're really distracting me from my cooking process here.
All right, of course, start with the garlic. And the way that I like to get the garlic out of these little sleeves that they're in, you crush it a little bit, right? And then the sleeve's a lot easier to just sort of peel away instead of having to try and scratch it off. Now, the more you crush garlic, the more those aromas and flavors get released. So you want to try and chop it, and then you want to keep crushing it. All right, once this starts, it's a pretty quick meal, so I'm just gonna start filming now, and wish me luck. Get you set up here. On with the heat. Let's go. So we're just gonna let that oil heat for a second, and once the oil's sort of like getting watery, that's how I usually know it's hot enough to put in. All right, in with the chicken. All right, now we just let this chicken cook for about 2 to 3 minutes until it starts to brown. Starting to get there. Okay, so I can add in the garlic, sun-dried tomatoes, paprika, salt, Italian herbs, and a little bit of pepper. Now we can always add more later, but we can't take it out, so be careful. Already looking good, look at that. Maybe a little bit more paprika for good measure. All right, once you've cooked that for another 3 or 4 minutes, then you add the orzo. So 1 cup of orzo, and then 2.5 cups of chicken broth. 1, 2.5. All right, so now that that's in there, mix it well, turn it down to medium heat, and then cover it. Cook for 12 minutes. Making sure you come and check on it every couple of minutes, just to make sure that it's all thickening up nicely, and you don't want anything to stick to the bottom of the pan.
I think she's getting there. Woo! Look at that.
Well, that's looking pretty damn fine to me. Maybe 60 seconds more. Test the orzo here, see if it's cooked through. Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. If your orzo takes a little bit longer, that's okay. I think we're looking pretty good here. So now, 3/4 cup of cream, 3/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Then you fold that through. Oh, almost forgot. A little bit of spinach to finish her off. Alrighty, look at this. Now all that's left to do is to serve her up and enjoy.
Drum roll, please. Look at it.
All right, bon appetit. Let's see how it tastes. Tell you, after all that, it better bloody be good. Otherwise, I'm going to look like a friggin' idiot. Now look, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I will. That is excellent. I'm really happy with how that turned out. Flavors, mangia bene. Now I'm sure there were a few of you out there who had your doubts that old G-Shep couldn't look after himself without his wife. Well, let this be a lesson to all of you doubters. And I'll tell you, it's the attention to detail that makes me such a good cook. And this is why I don't cook very often, because, you know, when I cook, I'm really good at it. And as soon as you cook one meal, everybody wants you to cook them a dinner. And it's just, I don't got time for that. Emma's watching this right now, rolling her eyes. And a perfect accompaniment with limoncello LaCroix. Geez, LaCroix, what do you have to sponsor me or something? What's going on? Listen to your boy and get some LaCroix. Done. Really good. I will be making that again at some point.
And then look at that, like it never happened.
But it did. Yeah, pretty awesome meal got made in here tonight. Expect this to be top of the YouTube charts when this comes out. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys being here from the start, before the absolute skyrocket to superstardom and fame as a celebrity chef. Of course I'm joking. Hope you guys don't think I'm that full of myself. In reality, self-confidence is crushingly low. I'll take the win. But I guess that's me for the evening, guys. Again, really appreciate you being here. Day 36. Wait, that means we're like 1/10 of the way through this challenge. Just 9 more of those and the year is done. Oh my gosh. Time just flies, hey. Anyway, you guys stay safe. Thanks for being here. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.